In this section, I will explain about the carriers in semiconductors first. In semiconductors, as I said before, there is a band-shaped structure, which means the conduction band upper and the valence band lower. And here, when the electron in the valence band goes up to the conduction band, this process is called the generation, which means that the electron left the hole. And also, when the electron in conduction band goes down to the valence band, this is called recombination, which means the electron fill the hole. And here, when the electron makes the generation and recombination repeatedly, there must be the principle that there is the principle that which means that the number of holes and free electrons, especially quasi-free electrons, must be the number of holes and quasi-free electrons must be same as the number of electrons in semiconductors, because the electric charge in the semiconductors must be neutralized. So here, this relation is satisfied that the hole concentration and the electron concentration, as the result of the generation and recombination, must be the same as the concentration of the electrons in semiconductors. And for the intrinsic semiconductors, the number of holes and electrons, free electrons, can be the carriers. However, for extrinsic semiconductors, the number of holes and the free electrons are different, but the conditions, which means the multiple of the number of holes and free electrons, must be same as the square of the number of electrons in semiconductors. So for the extrinsic semiconductors, the number of electrons in semiconductor is the geometric mean of the number of holes and number of free electrons. And this is called mass action law. Let me introduce about the intrinsic semiconductors and extrinsic semiconductors in detail. First, for the intrinsic semiconductor, it is made by the fourth group element, especially silicon. When the silicon makes the covalent bonding, the silicon makes the covalent band in the solid state, but when there is some energy exchange, the electron which participates in the covalent bonding can be the free electrons. So these materials can be worked as a semiconductor. However, for the extrinsic semiconductor, which means the impurity semiconductor, some other element is doped to the intrinsic semiconductor. For example, for the p-type semiconductor, which means the third group element, especially the boron, is doped to the intrinsic semiconductor. The boron is ionized to ionized because the boron boron takes the electron one more, so it can be the minus ionized, and in the silicon there is the hole generated. So for the p-type semiconductor, this hole is the carrier of the semiconductor. And here is the schematic of the process, as I said. When the boron is ionized, the hole in the ionized state has the state which is the near to the valence band energy, so it can be worked as the hole can be worked as a carrier, which makes the better conducting of the semiconductor. And also there is the n-type semiconductor, which means the fifth group of the elements, especially the phosphorus, is doped to the intrinsic semiconductor. So the phosphorus is ionized to the plus ion because there is the remainder of electron of 1. So this can be the carrier of the semiconductor, which is the free electron, and this is the donor. This free electron is the donor of the semiconductor. And as I said, as I didn't said before, for the p-type semiconductor, the hole is the acceptor of semiconductor. And here is the schematic of the process, as I said before. And here, when the phosphorus is ionized, the electron makes the state near to the conduction band energy, so it can be jumped up to the conduction band easily, which makes the conducting of semiconductor better. Thank you.